But I guess Boomshackalacka specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything about recording that song specifically? It was the first one we recorded. It was, obviously getting sounds and whatnot.
Yeah, I remember a lot about getting sounds.
What do you remember about that?
Well,
specifically,
I remember arguing immensely with our producer about kick drum positioning in the room and tuning and snare drums and cymbals, but all together.
Were you right about any of it? Just
no, I was wrong about every single one,
and
that's a major part of our recording process is me being proven wrong every single fork in the road.
He needs to be humbled at every turn.
Yes.
That's how our process works.
Just
for
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, 1983.
Winter of 2019. Oof.
Rough one.
A rough one indeed.
At that time, we were living on our tour bus, and the kindly folks who owned the rehearsal space we were practicing at let us stay in our band room when the temperature... Shout out to Sebastian and Bessie. God bless you. We'll see you soon. And they let us. When the temperature dipped below, maybe minus 16, minus 18, they'd go, "Hey, listen, you're probably gonna freeze to death. You should probably come inside." So they let us sleep in the band room. I hope that doesn't get them into trouble.
The bus came to an end when we found Leonard the rat, though. That was kind of the last moment where we said, yeah,
there was a rat living in our engine block for warmth.
This whole 7 months of bus life it needs to come to an end. It needs to die out sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So all those kind of demos that were fabricated together on the bus through long nights and shopping centers and Cal Tires where we're broken down, all those songs finally got to come out and kind of into a band setting with our new place when we moved into the East Side. Represent local.
So where was Boom written then? On the bus or in the house?
I was getting to that, but then Mr. fucking Fantastic decided to jump in and say a bunch of nonsense.
Isn't that what I'm for?
When we were sleeping in the band room, I remember now I was butchering the interview. No, when we were living in the band room, I wrote this, I wrote this, the keyboard intro on a MIDI keyboard, whatever. I was a couple deep. It didn't suck. It was fantastic. It was originally the demo was called Harvey Keitel because we've been watching a lot of Harvey movies.
Reservoir Dogs.
Little Nicky, Reservoir Dogs, And
National Treasure.
Is he in that?
Hell yeah, man. FBI number one.
Shout out Harvey. Without you, there'd be no Boomshackalacka. So that's that was, and then it started with that song, the keyboards. I had this kind of melody while I was walking to the bathroom. It wasn't on a long walk. It was right down the hall from our bedroom. As I was washing my hands, I was, I got a motion picture in my head. I fucking wish I was dead, is what I was saying because I hated my life. But we worked, we ironed out the kinks. And we had this dynamite chorus that our producer Danny didn't like because it ripped off Taylor Swift's 22. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember that? Yeah. You're like, you're just like, this is horrible. You're like, this is a blatant ripoff. Can't go ripping off, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So we had to revamp the chorus. And that was when at that time I was washing dishes at the bottom of the TD Bank. High rise in Toronto in the food court.
HQ?
And, IQ. Yeah, one letter off. Yeah, close. SJC. So close. SJC. But and then I was on my lunch break. I was in the food court. I was hating my life, as always, and eating a junior chicken. And I was upset because we had to redo this chorus, which I thought was dynamite. And then all of a sudden it just... like the heavens opened and it just right into my brain. The Boomshackalacka. I realized, yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Right into my brain.
He's never recovered.
A food tray came flying across the food court and smacked me in the temple. And when I woke up, I had the chorus for this song. Boomshackalacka. I'm a sucker. I'm a slacker.
Yeah, you're both of those things for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And I am a cracker, which I also mentioned in the song.